Hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Another episode of Farm Sim 17 today. And, well, I'm out here, as you can see, putting a little of the slurry down. So it's Friday today. Everybody's got a weekend coming up. Hope that means great things for you. A little early in the season for snow, a little late for swimming, but hey, at least we got a nice stormy November happening out there. Ooh, let me tell you. Also being Friday, this of course is the first time that at some point in the first 5 minutes of this video, I'm going to say the magic phrase that'll allow you to win, well, at least a week's worth of time on our server. So yeah, the way to tell it apart from all the other foolish nonsense that I tend to spew in such a long period as 5 minutes is the other two members of Three Dudes Gaming, which of course I mean Eustace Farmer and TBF Gaming. Are you going to do this for me, dude? Please, please, please. We'll also say the exact same words in the first 5 minutes of their videos. So there we go. Just making sure it was still turned on. I couldn't actually see it or hear it. So yeah, I guess you'll have to listen attentively, as your teachers used to say to you, for at least 5 minutes. So, came on, logged in this morning to do a little bit here on the farm. I'm still trying to get through all the fields, which is actually the reason I'm here on this field right now. Now, I know you've already seen me do missions, and we all know what the missions are all about, but this, oh, this is a special mission. This is Field 31. And Field 31 is special in so much as, well, if you start at 1, this is the very last field. Yes, indeed, when I get this one done, I have done every field on the map. Well, all the missions. Of course, you own 3 of the fields, so I'm hoping the Giants figured out, well, we can't count them. So, speaking of what they figured out, I guess they didn't quite figure out everything, which is fine. This is a pretty complicated piece of, steak that they've cooked up here. And things like that weeder that I demonstrated in the last one. I went on the Giants forums, and some of you were also kind enough to make mention of it. It is a little bit bugged right now, and it should, in fact, have basically torn snoddles out of that second set of crops that we had. Because, yeah, they are only designed to do a certain set. Apparently, they're right now they're bugged, and you can exploit heck out of them and basically run a weeder over whatever you want, and it'll count. So, but yeah, there you go. And my apologies for saying that was a fert tank on top of that thing. I looked at it and made the assumption that, well, the guy's trying to start a fire with a stick. It must be fertilizer. In fact, that's the symbol for seeding, apparently, and it will plant radishes and grass. So there you go. Yeah, I guess Steam had a little bit of a oops last night as far as Farming Simulator went. Apparently everybody whose copy came through them couldn't do the multiplayer thing last night. Now, my server showed no downtime and seemed that everything was up. I'm sorry, our server. And that's a good thing. Now, I haven't actually logged on. I do know that when I logged into Steam this morning and went on to this particular map, it did tell me that I wasn't synced, which is weird because I don't do the Steam Cloud thing on my single map. But, so yeah, right after this, I'm going to log on to the server and make sure that nothing has, I thought I'd stay in a good mood and do it after this. So, yeah. What else? So, yeah, there's going to be a patch coming for this, obviously. So that's okay. We've already had one. We will get another. What did we get last time? 4 for FS15 or something? Not bad. Not bad. And I realize it's been a while since I've done a Farm Expert video. The views aren't nearly as good as they are for this game, but I mean, understandably, it's sort of a new kid in the water type of thing. They released a big patch for it today, though. Some of it looked like it was stuff that's really going to have an effect on us. They did mention 3-point hitches in the front being fixed on certain tractors. Now, whether that's the orchard tractor that wouldn't pick up weights, I don't know. There was a lot of sort of, I don't know, things I don't think were all that keen or important. I mean, some of it I kind of glossed over because with some of the things in the game, I mean, for all we know, one of the bugs they could have fixed is maybe we can order multicolored fuzzy dice to hang on the rear window, or, you know, something weird like lemon-scented tractor grease, or wheel weights that look like Betty Boop. I mean, who knows, right? But this is all something that, you know, farming expert is bound to have out there. I noticed that UIG has got like, 4 or 5. And I noticed this all at once. They didn't come out all at once, but they've all come out in the last couple of months. But they've got 4 or 5 new, quote, new simulators out there, all with Viz Games backing. And it's really too bad Viz Games got involved with UIG, because they have put some good stuff out on their own. But yeah, wow. The different reports on them were pretty much what you'd expect, including one that was apparently a repackaged Rondo Media product. And however long ago Rondo Media did it, if you've even heard of them, I have. I've had some of their games. But yeah, it's apparently not even changed any. So I got to give Farm Expert credit there. You know, Silden is... I mean, just this morning they released another patch, so they are still busily at it. And yes, we're going to miss the sheds. That's a good deal. That would mess up my day. That would mess up my day. So this is it. That line is almost gone, which means the last field, which, of course, the important part is I'll get an achieve. And ta-da! 5202. Okay, let me writeth that down. So, field 31, the very last one, eh? Wow. We got 5202. And a nice bonus of a quick Grande and 5 on top of that. And we did a slurry. Awesome. So, let's have a look at what we got for actual monies. Altogether, I have now 99 thousands of dollars. Well, that's about 30K shy of what I actually need to buy a harvester. Because all I really have left to do here on the farm today is, well, past time. Yeah, our 3 fields are as tended as they can be. We don't have any Snuffles or Woolly Crunchies or Moos or nobody to look after. Oh, but the chickens. Oh, chickens. Maybe they have eggs. Maybe I've already picked up the eggs. But, oh, hey, here's something special. Just hang on a sec, guys. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, buddy. You have been one busy duck for a rooster. Yes, you have. Yeah, I can imagine. Look at you just stuffing your face. Are you a little shy on energy, are we? Wow. Way to go, girls. Dang. He's a fancy bunch of chickens, I tell you. Good job. Oh, right up there, and I don't know how you managed that. Really have very little concern with where you set these, don't you? Oh, it ain't my kid. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Alright, that was quite the packet of eggs. Well. So, hey, get ready to take a screenshot here. You ready? Do it. See all those weird circles? Those are gold nuggets. Yes, indeed. Very much like the gold. I'll leave that up there for a sec, just in case you guys actually do want to, you know, like I said, hey, feel free. Take a screenshot, give you an idea where they are, you know, because I wouldn't just, like, turn it off. But, yeah, I have 18 gold nuggets now. I was awaiting on an event, i.e. time passage, and decided that what I'd do is take a walk along the railway tracks. Well, I managed to find my first 10 nuggets doing that. And as soon as you hit 10, just like the gold coins, it said, whoa, the other 90 are now located on your map. So there you are. I can crank the clock forward, and yeah. What stage are y'all in now? Let's have a little looky. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Ooh. We got a couple here that are in 3rd stage of growth. This guy's all the way up to 2nd stage. Very nice. So yeah, by tomorrow morning... Yeah, we don't own these. These are ready to remove tops, really. Huh. And I didn't see an achievement come up. I wonder why. That is strange. Oh well, I'll have a look at that later. But yeah, there we go. And of course they are triple fertilized. There we go. Alright, well yeah, like I said, unfortunately at this point, I don't have much to do but run the time on. So, yikes. Oh, I was really hoping we'd make the 125, and I would have in fact. You know, the second seeder and the weeding unit both contributed to, well, basically the fact that I will not get to own a harvester, because the least expensive harvester is 124,000, and then a header on top of that, we're looking at yada yada 21. So, yeah, we needed about 140k, which, as I said, we would have had, you know. So yeah, ooh, we could sell the Lintrack for 60,000. That would actually give us everything we need, wouldn't it? Will that Hurley take a front loader? Oops. No, just the wheel upgrades, eh? Well. That's a too bad. That's a really too bad, because I do need the front loader. And the Hurley won't net us enough if I just sell that. Because we don't actually need the row crop tires until they nerf the weeder. I don't know why I found that appropriately, and I don't know. It just hit me as kind of funny, man. You're a funny boy. Yeah, 30k wouldn't do us much good. Would give us 129,000. I could buy the harvester, but no header. So it looks like we're going to be leasing the harvester come morning. That's not going to be chip, is it? A lease on this puppy. Selective. Yeah, 13,000. Plus a base cost, plus an operating cost. So we're going to have to hope all three of those fields are up and ready. Oh, plus, of course, mustn't forget a header. What's the leasage on a header? Let's have a look. Another 2,300 maybe. So yeah, we're going to drop better than 20k. But I'm sure that the crops of 3 fields will be worth it. Don't you think so, Dixie? Are you you're so quiet and polite. Yes, compared to your brother, I hardly notice you're there, dear. My nice female tuxedo cat, she's just sitting there sort of looking up adoringly at me. Which usually means they're hungry, of course, because it's not really in a cat's nature to adore you. So, but there you go, guys. I think that's going to do it for this episode. So, of course, you all know what the magic phrase is now, right? It was in the first 5 minutes of the video, I promise you that. So go slide on over to TBF's channel, slide on over to Eustis's channel, have a look, have a listen, and head on over to the forums. Thanks to everyone that has, in fact, signed up so far. Amazing response. Absolutely amazing. I didn't expect we'd have this many people active this quickly. Good that you are. And keep in mind, too, while you're there, guys, there is a section for media in there. Feel free to post up your, video links, your pictures, all of that sort of stuff. I mean, we're not in this because we think it's going to enrich the heck out of any particular member of Three Dudes Gaming. Okay, we understand we're small channels, we're not, the big guys of the world here, and that's fine, but if it's going to help out any of our forum members, anyone that's actually in the network, well, you know what, that's a great thing as far as I'm concerned, as far as TBF is concerned, and of course Eustis. So there's somewhere in here a nugget hiding. Why can't I find it? Usually ends up being one of those things I turn around and then I'll see it because it was actually on something I looked. There it is. Looked in the opposite direction. So there we are. I now have 19 of them. Ooh, you look like you could do some work. But so that's probably going to do it for this episode, folks. Hope you did enjoy as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. And again, if you haven't signed up for the forums, feel free to do so. Like I said, you will have a chance to go on to the Sosnovka server and play about with a bunch of decent gear, earn yourself a little bit of a wage, and maybe meet some fellow YouTubers or just fellow viewers whose comments you've read before or that sort of thing. It is a community after all. So, take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7 for Farm Sim 15. I'm lost. Alright. Ciao for now. Oh, like, really, I'm lost. Where the heck am I? No. Oh, I see civilization through the trees. No. Oh, there's my fields. Okay.